Hey guys, so we're gonna do another little talk and a little quick read. I know I say quick and I go into an hour. Let me just say I'll leave it open for that. But this is what I want to talk about. I know this is the most I've ever done videos on any case, but it's so complex and a lot going on and stuff. And but I was watching the interview today with the chief. Let's see, Chief Fry. Hopefully, is it Richard Fry? Robert Fry? I just looked at the name and it blurred. By the way, I'm feeling a wee bit better. I think I've finally taken a turn in healing mode. I woke up and I could breathe out my nose, and I was able to wrap presents. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. I got her stuff ready. I even baked a cake. I got to go frost it still. I'm going to have that ready for tomorrow. So I'm like, yes. And who knows? Maybe there's a turn here coming. And let's talk about it. Now, if you guys watched my video last night, if you did not, please watch it. Okay? Because at first I was like, is this Elantra even significant? At first, when I saw it, I was like, that's interesting, but I didn't necessarily jump out of my chair and go, let me go look at it. I didn't do that. Of course, I've had the flu. Okay? I've been fighting the flu. But I did, when I saw the speeding by, white car, which I guess they're pretty much feeling it's a Hyundai Elantra. I hope they're open to other vehicles that are similar, though. I'm sure they are. They just, but when I sat with it, I said, when they said 345 is when it was clocked. And also always pay attention to feel, because, you don't have to be, necessarily a medium or reader to be somebody working at a gas station who gets a feeling. I need to read the videos. Something tells me do it. Okay? Because Spirit talks to people all the time. Like, for instance, with Steve's daughter, I feel Spirit is really, really strongly on that one, especially with going to the grub truck and getting that, or the video, the Twitch, all that stuff. Okay, so, and I'm sure is trying to work with the chief. Now, I know some people, and I've even, been kind of frustrated with the cops. They're not giving a lot of info. I also understand they don't want to jeopardize the case. But I'm just going to show you a couple cards in case you missed last night's read. But just to show, look at this. Here he is here. Now, I've got him he's got the arrow over, but the Hierophant was pulled last night. I used a different deck. This is the one Spirit wanted me to use. Don't they look similar? Okay. Now, one of the things, Spirit is tricky like that. They're very good at stuff. He kind of looks like him. But I also want to let you know the Hierophant normally is somebody who is, like, for instance, very often depicted in tarot, the Pope is very, what's right, what's wrong, honest, fair, just, normally, obeying the laws of God. You could say, and I'm sure obeying the laws of justice. In other words, my point is, as they look very similar in depiction, this is a good person. Okay, so he's not, he's doing his best. So one thing, no matter what, step back, he's trying to do his best. And I'm sure, he's, facing all this and everything has been overwhelming. But this is a man on a mission who is doing everything in his power to catch this person. Okay, I feel he's sincere in his words. I know they're very few, and that's the frustration, and that's why Steve's frustrated. And, I completely understand, Steve is upset. Could the cops maybe give a little more? But if there's, the thing is, if I was going to talk to Steve, I would say, but at the same time, Steve, there are times you say things and they get nervous because, you're angry. Even his wife kind of called him out, and I don't blame him. I mean, shit, I'd be screaming if, I understand. But, so they're doing this to, bring whoever did this, obviously we know is dangerous. But the other thing, when I hone in, let me just tune in, and this is where I went, that car has to be found. Okay, last night when I focus on who's driving the car, tell me about the person driving the car. This card shows, and as you can see, it's somebody in a court holding evidence, and the evidence is a knife. See that? And it's got a tag. And that was in the killer driving the car. Next to that card was the death card. Okay, and then there was another one, very innocent, children kind of energy. all in one thing. Obviously innocence lost, you know, and all this. Okay. So those things right there, especially, but is that whoever drove that car is the one who did that crime. I'm sure of it. He's sure of it too. Now, the knife is in there. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay, the one thing, at least that's the closest they've been for a while and stuff. And like I said, you don't have to be a tarot reader. You could be like somebody working at a gas station gets a feel. Let me go through my tapes. Okay, because spirit is they're trying, they're doing their best. Okay, and now I know there's the frustration, especially in YouTube community. There's been people just lying for attention. They've been doing things. God will come for him, okay? God's already coming for him. Because that one, Joseph Morris, God's come for him. Okay, but I don't know if, is it even something that can be punishable by law? I don't know. But obviously, thank God for people like Iqbal and everybody, okay? People kind of bringing the truth, all right? Iqbal did a really good job. And, I know it's frustrating. I know we all have differing views. Some of you, some things I'm getting, everybody's got a theory. This is not a race, right? And stuff. We're gonna, main thing is no matter what, the person to get caught. But at least, that feel with that last night, I'm like, narrow it down. But this interview, just this interview here, it's on Law and Crime Network with the chief. Okay, this is the most confident I've felt anytime watching the police. Just something is making me feel it's turning. Okay, that's all. Just let's listen to them together. I didn't watch the entire thing, but I watched quite a bit of it, and I'm feeling it. But just like I said, he's not a bad dude, guys. He's the Hierophant. Okay. He's the Hierophant. I know we would think King of Swords, Law of Justice, but he's old. He's the chief. And notice those are students. Those are students. Okay, he's a good person. Okay, and he's doing his best, and he's got that finger pointing. He's connected to the source spirit. Okay, let's listen to him. What he has to say. Here we go.
A list of approximately 22,000 registered white Hyundai Elantras that fit into our criteria that we're sorting through. That's an awful lot of information.
The Moscow Police Department gives an update on the suspicious Hyundai Elantra, now wanted in connection to last month's quadruple murders.
We are confident that the occupant or occupants of that vehicle have information that's critical to this investigation.
Last week, Moscow PD put out these stock photos of a Hyundai Elantra, asking the public to come forward with information about any vehicles matching the description. They say the car was seen near the crime scene during the early morning hours of November 13th. That same morning, at about 1:45 a.m., victims 21-year-old Kaylee Gonzalez, 21-year-old Madison Mogan, 20-year-old Zana Carnodal, and 20-year-old Ethan Chapin arrived to the off-campus home on King Street. They were found brutally stabbed to death hours later.
We weren't trying to pigeonhole our investigation into the suspect lives in the area. We wanted to make sure that we covered all the bases. And so as we began to gather more information, we began to expand our search area.
Earlier this week, news broke that a vehicle matching the Hyundai's description was caught on a gas station security camera the morning of the murders. In Thursday's press briefing, officials did not comment on that security video. Instead, they clarified their teams began collecting surveillance video from the public the day of the murders.
So we started the day of the crime. And then that expanded as we got more investigators to the area for assistance.
For the latest developments in this case and all things true crime, stay with Law and Crime Network. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
I know it's kind of short, but just something, and I can tell a lot about a person just by, kind of watching them, listening to him. And he seems more confident. It feels like something is turning. Okay, something is turning. Now, another thing in that read, just so you know, when I do it, like I said, check it out. I talk about it. The star is in there. And the star for us tarot readers, light at the end of the tunnel, hope. It's almost here. Okay, except now how long that is going to take. There was a little hint because there is a card in there that shows the little Santa Claus. It's a very everyday enchanted. Yeah, oh yeah, the everyday enchantment tarot. There's a lot of busyness in it. The art is actually really good. If you want a different angle and look, but there's a little Santa in one of them and stuff, which I'm hoping maybe could it be our Christmas present. I'm just saying it could by around Christmas time could they actually find the car, make an arrest, something. Okay, it would be great. So a couple things here. This is what I just want to focus on, just feeling his confidence. And let's use the Everyday Enchantment Tarot again. We'll do it another time. I used Thoth a lot. It did very well last night. I'm just going to focus kind of a general. I'm gonna try not to go too long tonight. I got a cake to frost for the kid's birthday. But just kind of focus on, can we wrap this up? Maybe even, like, also look at the confidence of the cop, so that I'm feeling he's more confident. I feel like they know more than they're letting on. I feel we all kind of know that, but I know the upper hand I was struggling with, but I feel like they're starting to get it just a wee bit more. Okay, something in there. And the one thing, the magical thing they can do with, if they know what type of a car, like I said, there's about 22,000, he was saying, narrow, with that, there's a lot of power in that. So we'll do the Everyday Enchantment again. Are they closer than we think? Maybe to getting an arrest. Okay, suspect and arrest. Okay, so let's just kind of check it out. I'll just kind of sit with it here, and let's do this. I know we've got the end of December, right? Man, that's only a couple weeks away. Yeah, let's focus on focus around the end of December, close of the year. Let's kind of narrow it and everything. I know that's fairly optimistic, but I'll kind of be open to it and everything. Of course, at least getting the Hyundai, maybe an arrest. Let's just see what Spirit says. But as far as the confidence, so the cops, when he's saying we're confident, are they? I felt something different in him today. Something felt some kind of hope. It's hard to explain. I just feel it in my soul, and I know we all, for all intents and purposes, everybody that's got theories and is feeling things, we just want the person caught. Period. That's all I want. That's what you want. Right, wrong, and different. Whether psychics are correct or not, we just want the person caught. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's kind of focus what we got here. What energies can we catch that person? This is a hard one to shuffle, guys. Bear with me. Okay. But yes, I actually feel a turn in my sickness. I feel way better. I feel like I can actually make it. Oh my God. It was really hard. Okay, come on. But there's something something is changing. I feel it. Spirit is getting, Spirit just wants it done, maybe. I don't know. And I feel he's getting there. Something. Almost there. There goes my phone. All right. So this is, okay, so I'm tuning into Chief Fry energy. How confident could it possibly, even by Christmas, end of December kind of energy, kind of wrapping it up. Could we have, either catch, find the card, arrest? How close are we? I just want, how close are we? This is the best way. Temperance. I know. As I say that, temperance is about balance, patience, divine timing. Now, this card is a little bit different. See, all these people kind of, sitting there, I know people have been arguing over, theories and all kinds of stuff, but there's hope there. It's coming. We get that woman up. It's coming. Okay, everything. That's the hard part. Being patient. I know, of course, Chief Fry is telling parents, please be patient. We're working on it. I know it's hell on earth when the parents want it done now, especially before anybody gets hurt, right? That's the goal. No more. And so that's the hard part. That's what, issue at hand, perfect card. But are we closer? What can the Spirit at least give us some hope? That's what we're looking at. Okay, 8 of coins. Now that did come up. That came up last night as well. And that, especially, they're working on it. That is about work, master of the craft. They're constantly working on it. I mean, this makes me feel the cops. It's wake up, work, and sleep and even dream this case. Okay, so they are working on it to the best of their ability. I know everybody is being critical of them, but I'm just saying, that's what Spirit's saying. They are constantly working on it. They know that there is a risk if it's not caught. What if something happens again, right? They know that. There it is, Ace of Swords. It popped up. Did you guys watch my read last night? This pops up in the very same position when I did the read. Ace of Swords, and we talked about it. Got a couple surgeons. We got, go watch the other read. It's popping up, same position. The blade, the knife. How close are we, though? I'm focusing on a different question. But see, Spirit's magical. This is why you guys know the cards are magic. You see it. You see it. Okay. So anyway, that's the issue. We know what happened, with our young people. You've got, everybody knows, but where are we at? What is some energy we're going to leave behind a little bit? Let me kind of go ahead and see. This is just some energy leaving behind. Let me focus a little bit. Okay. Focus in a little bit here. Hold on. Yeah, we got a dog in here again. See that dog? Okay, that's the 5 of coins. Now, this card is a little bit different. Notice there's snow in the background, and of course it's snowing in Idaho. This is a little bit different here. This woman actually does have a cross on her necklace. She's kind of hitting the jackpot here. Okay, and then we've got these kind of people out in the cold kind of energy, people of Idaho and stuff like that. We've got that dog, though. The dog has always been very, there's something very powerful, okay, with evidence and things like that and everything. But all those people are kind of looking like, wow, people are going on with their lives and they're having Christmas, and those people of Idaho are suffering. They just want to heal. They all look very sad. This really makes me feel Moscow is the people outside the window, where other people kind of go on their lives and everything like that. But at the same time, another message of this card is this. 5 of Pentacles very often is hope is on the way. Or help is on the way. Excuse me. Help is on the way. Let me correct myself. That even though you feel out in the cold, like if I was going to speak to all of Moscow, Idaho right now, I know you feel out in the cold. I know you feel abandoned. I know you feel like Spirit, where are you? Okay, and I know there's a lot of faithful Christians out there. I get you. And even if you happen to be watching a tarot reader talking, that's okay. Do not judge, But Spirit hears you. Trust me, Spirit hears you. Okay, and this is, and I know it could seem like other people are living a best life and all kinds of things, and you might even be concerned that this person could go on and live their best life. But don't worry, this is always, there is always a message that Spirit is on it and is coming, to get you warmth, to get you what you need, to get you healing. Okay, and then we got the Ace of Coins energy there. A lot of this is just going to take, getting it ground zero, hard work kind of energy here. There are a lot of people kind of working on it. I noticed this is some past energy. I know this can be construction. I feel like some things, with the house, of course, kind of breaking down, looking at the scene. I kind of think of this as, even though he's not a cop, but cops going in and getting all that evidence, okay, in the house. That's critical. They've been working on that. There's been a lot of focus on that, okay? And so there's a lot. I feel they've got quite a bit of evidence in that house, okay? Now let's go ahead and go to the crown. Do we have, okay, now this came up last night. 4 of Pentacles. You see this? It looks like someone hiding out, right? Laying low. The 4 of Swords can be kind of laying low, contemplating what is my next move. Okay, that is, now remember, I'm focusing in. Could we get in there in about December? But notice it's at the crown. It's coming to the surface. Okay, and this is kind of my suspect here. Okay, I'm still feeling one person. I know, guys, I know some of you feel there's a whole frat involved. That's not necessarily what I'm feeling here. Right, wrong, indifferent, we'll know in due time, okay? But that's just what the cards have been saying for me and stuff. And let's kind of go ahead and look what we got. Now, there's the 9 of Coins. That popped up last night. The same cards, guys, are popping up. Okay, now this makes me feel, when I look at this woman here, she's reading a book, someone who's studying some things, paying attention. This does not make me feel anybody covering stuff. Okay, this makes me feel there's some woman, she's got some like information knowledge, she's studying everything, she's smart, she's got some wisdom. She may have something relevant that she can kind of bring to the table, so to speak. Bring to the table. I guess that's why Spirit's saying she's got that food there and everything. She's got money, okay, and stuff. But something about it, I see this reading book. She's observing the case. This makes me feel somebody working on it. This could be an actual FBI person. Okay, this is not a bad person. This is not somebody covering up anything. This is somebody who's got knowledge, who's an expert on some things. She could be a profiler or something like that. She popped up last night. But I feel this is somebody who is, I look at the look on her face, just kind of look at the look on her face. She's confident. Okay, Nine of Pentacles woman can be very confident. She's got self-love, self-confidence, and somewhere she's I feel this is somebody who's studied cases and she's good at this. So this actually makes me feel FBI energy here, and I'm kind of surprised, but I'm feeling a feminine energy. And so I don't know if she will come about later and we may see her face or something, but she's confident that she knows what she's doing here. Okay, and she might even have a little magic in there because she got a little cat in the background. Okay, she popped up last night when I'm studying the Elantra. So this one, which makes me feel a suspect in lying in wait. This card shows in the same exact position, and this one pops up again. This is a woman. This is somebody working on the case, guys. Okay, we're going to pop up another one, and she may come up with something that's really good. This popped up last night too, guys. This is the party scene. This is the bar. There's, they're connecting something with the bar. I'm feeling it. Okay, guys, you're watching me? Okay, all right. Now, let's just, I want to go into, this time I want to do a different shift. I already saw last night, I'm confident that the knife was in the Elantra. If it isn't, well, let me say, the knife was in the card, just in case, okay? They're pretty confident it's Elantra. I want to get the feelings, attitudes, emotions of Chief Fry. I know Chief Fry, better rage it. Let me see. 3 wands. Notice there's a lot of snow. Okay, we got dogs too. Okay, he looks like he's going on the hunt, right? Kind of going on a hunt, going on an adventure. We've got a big eagle in there. Now, an eagle is a real good sign of spirit. He's got an eye. He sees way more than we do. Okay, the eagle, the eagle pretty much, I hate to put any level on any creature, but eagle is pretty much considered the highest form of spirit. And stuff, one, that is the ultimate predator. Okay, that is the ultimate predator. I once saw, just to give you guys a real quick thing, I once saw a video somewhere of an eagle, okay, swarming in on a mountain, and there was a mountain goat, and the eagle picked the mountain goat up off the mountain and flew away with it. Later dropped it somewhere. But okay, so don't underestimate the power of an eagle ever. That's one of the most fierce pet predators. But as I look at this energy, it's like we're almost there. We're going to the top of the mountain. We're going to get there. I look at all the snow. It should happen in winter. Okay, so that's when I'm feeling out time. It's all a matter of time. But I've also got that kind of snow. It should be in the winter that he gets his guy. Everybody's, and I even look at that one pointing right there. Okay, so that kind of makes me feel they're going to find the car in the end. Okay, still going in the chief's head. Let's kind of go ahead and see. So he sees something we don't. Now there is also a plane there. There is also, let me show you guys. See, can you hone in on that? So it could be somebody, like you said, he's expanding horizons. Eagle would do that, looking outside and stuff. But somebody probably is out of town, got on a plane, is a little further away. Okay, and stuff, and he's aware. Then we got the 4 coins. Now, what are things 4 coins? We got 4 victims. Okay, children. Okay, he's very focused on this. We've got little children playing, castles built on the sand. I also look at this castles built on the sand. That whatever you could say. We know how castles are. Somebody could feel like they're safe at the moment. Building a castle, but, that could easily come down. But the 4 coins, of course, he's very concerned, for these children. We've got a child there holding it and everything. This is all he thinks about, guys. The 4 to represent, okay, the 4 students. Of course, this is all he thinks about. I've also got a King of Cups kind of energy here, which can be, he could be a water sign, I don't know, and stuff, but this, this is a family person and everything, loves kids, he's even got an I love dad. I'm going to assume he has children. It's got an I love dad there. Okay, and I also know he's feeling for the families as well. Okay, he understands, and notice there's a dog there too. Okay, the dog pops up a lot. So I feel 3 of Wands makes me feel pretty confident. He's almost there. He's got an eagle eye, so he's seeing things. Okay, he's not in the dark here. It's not he's confused. The 4 coins to represent the 4 students, he's like this, okay? And stuff, he's fully aware and stuff. This is a good dude. This is a good man. I'd rather have a good man, than someone sketchy. So I don't want you guys to worry about, cops are going to come. No, he's a good man. Now let's look at environment. We're aiming. Could it possibly be by December? What do we got there? 6 of Wands. It's a very strong possibility. 6 of Wands is a victory card. Very strong possible to win. Okay, just hang in there, guys. I know it's tough. I know the devil got out of town, but we got victory. Okay, hang on. Now we got that vehicle. Remember we talked. Now this time it shows the car and stuff and everything. But notice something there. That's a one-way street. That's a one-way street. Okay, so was the one that there was one way in, one way out, but it's coming. It's coming, okay? And everything once it hits there is there's gonna be nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. That's the devil card. Nowhere to go. The one-way street is reversed. Okay, and we got the 4 of Cups kind of energy there and stuff. We got this kind of, it's. I know there's an energy there, whatever, maybe going this person, whoever, turn yourself in, they're probably going to ignore it. Okay, got it. Okay, so 4. Notice we got 4 cups, 4 coins, 4 students and stuff. Yep, there comes that devil card. That's okay, though, because we got that victory card. There is a shot. Is it definite? I'm not sure. But the victory there, that's what I'm focused on. Can they get that arrest? Like I said, it looks like devil gonna about run out of time. The one-way street kind of reversing here, okay? Not paying attention. That card showed up last night, hopes and fears, really to represent the children, the innocence of everyone. Okay, see all the innocence? Outcome, what do we got? Please, if it could be done by December. I do end with 10 of coins. Now, one of the things, oh my God, guys, look at this. What do you see in this picture? What do you see? I said, can it be by at least the end of December? What do you see? Looks like a Santa Claus, doesn't it? And I'm asking the question. Looks like family coming together, but there is a Santa Claus. It is very possible, if the moves are made right, that a car, maybe even an arrest by the end of December. There's hope there. There's hope there. If certain moves are right, notice that, see, this is why sometimes something told me use the deck again. There is a Santa. There is a Santa in the outcome and everything. He's got a smile on his face. It's very possible this person can go down by the end of December. So, as I leave you with that and stuff, and we may be surprised who, what, why, when, what the whole backstory is with it. I don't know. But this is very hopeful. Just something made me feel, he feels just something in the tone this time, a little more confident. Something, and I definitely know last night, that vehicle is relevant. It's not what if it means nothing? It's connected. I'm sure of it. Some of this even popping up in here is just only verifying that fact even more. But even just focusing that maybe even by, before December is, I'm going to spread it to December because it's still Christmas season. Like a lot of time, people just kind of go back to work, New Year, and you go in, right? I'll give it till the end of December. But there is a Santa Claus. And that would be one of the best Christmas presents, is to get this person off the street. So the best thing I could kind of say on this, no matter what, if it's, because I know spirits ready. Okay, I know they're okay. Like I said, even just to give the gas station attendant, let me go through the tapes. Spending hours, something said, look, Okay, and just going through, and you got to be patient. I know you can fast forward and do so, I'm sure, but to do that may have just been the thing, one of the main things. It's incredible. So but I know devil on the run, airplane, whatever, all that's okay. That's okay. He's narrowing in and stuff, and he's spirit's going to be working through him as well. I promise you. He's the Hierophant. I showed you guys. Spirit's going to be giving him messages from the divine. That's what the Hierophant does. Connects to the divine. Trust me. That's a good sign. So I'm going to keep this one short and just leave it at that. Just let's say prayers, say them every night, no matter what. This person is caught, the healing, but I have a feeling something's turning. Just something I'm feeling is turning and everything, so, let's just do it with that. But if this is, I see Santa is right there, man. I see Santa right there. And a lot of that, the Ten of Pentacles, and I know a lot of people are going to have a hard Christmas. Obviously the family's a hard Christmas, but this one gift, if Spirit could give at least this gift, to the families, to get this person and everything. But a lot of it, he's doing his best. I just want to give some credit. I don't want to be, I never beat up the cops on this. I was doing good. I only coughed once. I was just concerned not having the upper hand, but I'm starting to feel that I'm feeling much more confident now. Something with the car and everything, there is a shift happening, and it's needed. It's necessary. There is hope. Let's just keep everybody in the prayers. Have a good one, guys.